Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a holiday girls night out hair and makeup tutorial. So I really just did this really quickly. I did like just a nice curl, you know, cute, sensual, sultry type of, you know, holiday curl. So nothing special, nothing too long. I kind of sped through this video for the curling part, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below and I will make sure I get back to you guys. Love you guys and happy holidays. Bye! Alright guys, so we're going to start out by using our Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm going to apply that all over each of my lids. And then I'm going to go in with my 10 color concealer palette by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to apply that in my lids as well with using this lighter color. Then I'm going to use my Real Technique brushes, take my Naked palette, use the color Foxy, and I'm going to apply that on top of the concealer. And I basically use the concealer as a base. Then the color Foxy is just going to go over to set it. And then I'm going to go in with another color, which is like a more of a skin tone color. And I'm just using an old MSF, which is a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish bronzer. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease. Here I'm just buffing in the color Faint, and I'm going to kind of darken up that crease area a little bit, create somewhat of a mild smoky eye. I don't want it to be too dark. I'm just going to make it very light. Now I'm taking the color Venus and I'm applying that in my inner corner just to give my eyes a little bit of a pop and just to brighten them up a little bit so that they're not too dark and then I don't look too sleepy. I'm just using my actually hard candy liquid eyeliner, and I'm just creating a little bit of a winged eye look here. And I'm going to do it for the other eye. I poked myself in the eye. That sucks. If you get a little bit of liner on your lashes, don't worry. Just take an empty, a clean lash brush and just kind of clean them off and spread them back out, and all is well. So here I'm using my L'Oreal True Match in the color N7 Classic Tan. I'm going to be buffing that all over my face with my Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques. And it's literally my favorite brush to use. Very inexpensive. I purchased it at Ulta, and it's a really good brush, guys. A very good alternative for an inexpensive brush. So unfortunately, I don't know who these lashes are by. I don't remember. They were kind of loose lashes I had laying around in one of my lash cases, so I apologize. Also, I'm using 2 pairs of lashes. I'm kind of doubling up and layering them to give me more of a dramatic eye effect. But if I can remember, I will try and find the box and I will link them below. If not, I'm sorry guys. Here I'm taking the same lighter color I used earlier, concealer, and I'm putting that down my nose, underneath my eyes, and I'm going to be contouring my face, and this is just going to brighten up my face and give me a chiseled look that I love to have. So to blend in this concealer, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender, which was $20 at Sephora. I'm going over it with my Banana Powder by Ben Nye and my True Blend by CoverGirl, and that's just a bronzer. So right now I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. Make sure your Beauty Blender is damp when you do this. that basically just keeps it from absorbing the product. It basically gives it more of a matte look, and it really blends in your concealer really, really well. So here I'm kind of patting my banana powder on top of my concealer. I love the yellow undertone that it gives you when you apply it on top of your concealer, so I'm just going to blend that in. And then I'm going to go down my nose, basically do all the areas where I would like my highlight to be. And then I'm going to blend all of that in with a contouring brush, which is a no-name contouring brush I got at IMAX. And then we're going to get started on our eyebrows. So I'm taking a really old eyebrow pencil that I'm holding on to for dear life. And I'm just going to kind of pencil in my brows a little bit, and then I'm going to go over it with another lighter pencil because my hair is a little lighter. So I like to have like a lighter brown in my eyebrows a little bit, and I kind of mix the two together and then blend them out with a brow pencil brush. So here's a little trick I like to do. I like to take concealer with my slanted brush by Real Techniques, and I like to put it right underneath my brow just to create a sharper brow look. And if you have any hair growing in, it's a great way to cover that up if you need your brows done like me. So I blend that in, and this basically creates my brow highlight. So here I'll be taking my Pixel Point eyeliner brush by Real Techniques, and I'm kind of smoking out underneath my eye with the color Crave from that same Naked Basics palette. And this is just going to give me an underneath smoky eye look that I like when I do kind of a mild smoky eye. Then I'm taking my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I always use this underneath my eye because I barely have any lashes underneath there, and it's a great way to kind of pull them out. So here I'm just contouring my nose, blending that in with my bronzer, and then I'm going to go in with my Carmax on my lips because they're kind of chapped. And I'm going to go in with the color Night Moth and line my lips, and this color is by MAC. And then I'm going to create an ombre effect with my lipstick. So I'm going to be using my Candy Yum Yum lipstick, which is like one of my favorite lipsticks by MAC. And I'm going to kind of blend that in around my lips and create an ombre lip. Sorry guys, I had to stop for a second so I could finish making my green smoothie. Love these things, they're so good. So here I'm kind of going in with my blush from my Glamorous blush palette by BH Cosmetics. And then we're going to get started on our hair. So I'm going to brush it all out, kind of pin it away a little bit, and then start curling from the bottom up. So while you are singing, enjoying your life, you want to take I think this is a 1-inch barrel, I think, and I'm just wrapping it around, and like you would do a wand, and then I'm going to release it. And by the way, it's by Conair, and I'm just going to keep wrapping it around and hold it for about 30 seconds, and that's basically going to give you the curl that you want. I know this video is going really, really fast, but you basically get the idea. This is just how I create my loose curls and give you more of like a sultry wave rather than a really tight curl that I normally have in my videos. This one is kind of a loose, sultry, fun, sexy, holiday wave. So here I'm just finishing up the last couple curls. I'm gonna style them, kind of push them back a little bit with my curling iron, flatten out my edges, and that basically completes my hair look, and I'm gonna finish it off by singing. Hope you guys enjoyed this holiday makeup tutorial. If you guys try this, please feel free to tag me in pictures on Instagram. You can follow me on Ms. Ashley CW on Instagram, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! Also, don't forget to check out my beauty website, and if you are looking for some virgin hair, feel free to check out Ashley Chennel Virgin Hair.